The curtain is coming down on Eugene 2022. This has been incredible. The French will be on the outside in this women's 4x1. Canada, just off the podium last year in Tokyo. Watch for Stavern on the second leg. They ran really well yesterday to make it. Great Britain, Victoria Uhuru, younger sister to Olympic and world champion Christine Uhuru, on the lead leg. 7 medals in a row from Helsinki 05 to London 17. They'd love to get back there. No place for Alison Felix this time. Talitha Diggs, and they're using Mohammed and McLaughlin on 3 and 4. The Jamaicans have won this title twice. Bronze last year in Tokyo. That's a nice cheeky look from Candice McLeod. And a bronze in Doha. Will the Belgian women be inspired by their male counterparts who've just produced the bronze? They were 7th in Tokyo and even closer to the podium in Doha. Second from the inside, the Italians. And then in 1, Switzerland, anchored by Yasmin Giga. USA were the fastest qualifiers. Very little to choose between them and Britain. They're in 5 and 6, and the Jamaicans qualified 3rd fastest. The bronze medalists from Doha and Tokyo are in lane 4. Switzerland 1, Italy 2, Belgium in 3. The bronze medalists, Jamaica, in lane 4, the 3rd fastest qualifiers. The Olympic champions and defending champions, USA, outside them in 5. Great Britain in 6, Canada 7, France 8. The last track event of a spectacular 10 days of track and field on the west coast of the United States. To the host nation, taste gold at the very end of a spectacular journey. I really hope you've enjoyed the athletics here. Savour this, because the memories of tonight will have to keep us going all the way to Hungary next August. Diggs for USA. Moving well round that bend, trying to close the gap on Victoria Uhuru of Great Britain. It's fairly even at the moment. The Jamaican McLeod will start to make up some ground, you would think, showing all that strength round this bend. It feels like a long leg, this one. Crowd are on their feet. Good running as well by McDonald of Canada. USA just from Great Britain, Canada and Jamaica. These 4 quite a way clear. Then a gap to the French. And then on the inside, Belgium, Italy and Switzerland.
And for the USA, that's Abby Steiner. She ran the second leg on the women's 4x100 meters that came away with the gold medal yesterday. But you say, why is a 200-meter runner in the 4x4? She ran a 48.92 this season when running for the Kentucky Wildcats.
Great work here. What a racing prospect. Steiner with Russell coming up on her shoulder. The fastest 3 nations in qualifying are almost neck and neck, and don't rule out the Canadians. What a roar round this first bend. Can the USA pull away and produce yet another gold? Great Britain have got a wonderful history in this event, and it's Jessie Knight down the back straight. But Stephanie Ann McPherson has been tracking the Britain, and the Jamaicans trying to close down on Britton Wilson. This is a brilliant end to this leg by the Jamaicans. 500 metres to go to determine the last track medal of Eugene 2022. It would be poetic if the Americans won it, but live sport never follows a set script. Listen to the noise. Listen to the noise for Sydney McLaughlin. Cherokee Young is more than capable of pushing her close. Great Britain look comfortable in third with Lamia Nielsen. But this is Sydney McLaughlin on the same track where she's broken the 400 hurdles world record again and again and again. She is surely not to be denied a second gold medal. This is the kind of moment that sets the hairs on the back of your neck to attention. Such a special athlete, such a special 10 days in the United States. And it is going to be a glittering golden finish for Sydney McLaughlin and the Americans. 3:17.7. The Jamaica take a richly deserved silver, and Great Britain are on the podium again after missing out in Doha and Tokyo. A brilliant run by McLaughlin. The Jamaicans made them work hard for that. Young round that last leg looked at one stage as though she might begin to close. But no one was to deny McLaughlin a second gold of the week. She finishes where she started, on top. USA taking the final track gold of Eugene 2022.
Well, then look at that U.S. team. 3 college athletes and the world record holder. Talk about the depth in the United States in the 400 meters, and 2 400-meter hurdlers on that squad. Young, Texas A&M student as well, anchoring that Jamaican team.
The noise as she came down the home straight was absolutely incredible. I know the British team will be over the moon with that bronze because, as I said, they got in a habit of being on the podium with the 4x4. 7 medals in a row, and then 4th in Doha and 5th in Tokyo. But that was a fine run. They've come home in 3:22.64. The United States weren't that far. They weren't that far away from the world record. Speaking of world records, Duplantis, is it on? Oh, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous.